This is the old church of St Martin, where we're starting the walk from. Parked our car near it, and we're going to head up the road towards the lane, towards the bungalow, and then we're going to head over the nab, which you can see over there. And what the old Wainwright book suggests, that there's a path from the bungalow, so hopefully it's still there. That's a better view of the nab. You can see a wall skirting round the side of it, and I can see the footpath that we're intending to take just above the wall, which skirts around to the back of the nab and then up to the top. So there's a nab, and I've just been blocked and blocked and blocked by various fences, barbed wire, no access signs, so the route that I'd planned isn't going to happen. Now, Wainwright's book, obviously it's 60 years old, suggests you go to a bungalow, which you can see with the red roof over there, to grant permission, but that's a no access road now. So I'm not going to be able to get to the nab today, but there is a path coming over the top from when I went over to Angletown the other day, which I could have taken and dropped down to it. So I'm going to have to go and retrace some steps another day to get to the nab. So that'll be one on its own, but I think really I should have done it the other day when I was up at the tops over there. So we're going to continue up the path, and we'll grab the next two for the day, just two for today. So this is the top of Beda Fell. I'm walking down the side of Beda Fell, and I can just see Angletown Pikes to the left of me over there, which I was up the other day. There's a footpath going down, and that's the path that we're going to head up to Beda Fell. It looks fabulous. And then I'm going to skirt down the top, follow the ridge back. Very steep path up Beda Fell, just looking backwards here over the path of erosion control. Thought I'd take a quick video before the rain comes in, as it's just started raining. Fabulous views. Fortunately the low cloud is hiding High Rise and High Street, so I can't quite see where we were the other day. Quite spectacular though. Now this is a trig point at the top of Beda Fell. Extremely cold today. Scramble to the top. Beda Fell. So we're walking off of Sleet Fell now, just heading down this track. It's quite a steep track, and it zigzags down right to the bottom of the valley. You can see a farm down there where the path crosses, then it nips over the back, that's Winter's Crag, and it drops down the other side to the church where we started. So, just been filling in my book for Route 8, my Wainwright 214 challenge book. So getting quite a few of the hills ticked off now, which is good. Following on from video number 7, Route 7, this will now all make sense, because today was the disaster of the nab. We parked at the old church near Beda Fell. Lovely old church, St Martin's. And today I had company. I had Stanley, Mia, Carrie, my wife, who you've all met before, and Lenny, my daughter's dog. Lenny is a Jack Russell crossed with a collie. He's a lovely boy. He's six years old, very obedient, and he loves being with us. In fact, it's Lenny's fault that we ended up with Stanley, because I wanted another dog that I could trust off the lead and do the oncoming Munros with me, which is indeed why we've got Stanley, who is also a cross collie, but he's crossed with a retriever husky Malamute. So the nab. Obviously you've seen video 7, so you'll understand that I've since revisited Rest Dodd and gone up past Angletown up to Rest Dodd just to do that one section of the nab, just so I could really get the mileage and add it to the last video. So I would suggest that having done the nab on the previous walk, then you should add, to replace the nab on this walk, Angletown pike, which is very easily be doable from Beda Fell, and then round the other side of Angletown itself and do Brock Crag, which you can drop back round the tarn to and pick up the path that we took up to Place Fell. It's all very close, and it makes much more sense to do it that way. The walk up to Beda Fell was straightforward enough. We turned off right up a very steep track, which really we needn't have done. If it had just kept on the path, it had pretty much taken me to the top of Beda Fell, and I'd actually got the wrong summit at first, so I ended up on a false summit. You know, you do these things sometimes. Following Beda Fell, we dropped down and round and went up Place Fell, which is you make your distance quite quickly. It's not the steepest thing I've been up, but you certainly know you're going uphill. It was an extremely cold day. You can probably see there's some fabulous low cloud scenery with the mountains just perched below them, and some great pictures on the day. But it was a very cold day and very wet. In fact, we stopped for a sandwich hidden in some crags out of the wind at the top of Place Crag, and my hands were absolutely freezing when I'd finished the sandwich. It took me ages to warm up. I have to say, today was a short walk. Obviously it was frustrating with not being able to do the nab, but it was extremely interesting and very satisfying. The best views of the day was the ascent up Place Fell, where we stopped to look back, and with a cloud as it was, and the various peaks and lakes with the light, and the shadows, it was just absolutely fabulous view, fabulous. The walk itself is, as I say, relatively short. It was 7¼ miles and 2,200 feet of ascent, so again it's not overly stretching. We walked for 3.5 hours, and it took us about 4.5 hours, including stops and videoing and working out why we couldn't get onto the nab. I suspect if you add the Angletown pike and Brock Crag, as I suggest, it might add about a mile, if that, onto the day. And I wouldn't say it had a significant amount of climbing. It might take you closer to 3,000 feet, but again, I wouldn't have thought it'd have even been that, because you pretty much got your height from where I'm suggesting that you go from. So it does make sense with the benefit of hindsight. But all in all, a great day, and it was nice to introduce you to Lenny, my daughter's dog.